everyone! Today I'll be filming a chit chat get ready with me where I'm going to sit down and do my makeup and let you get to know me a little bit better. If you like these types of videos, be sure to like the video and subscribe if you like my channel. Okay. First things first, I'm going to put my hair up. I'm going to start with the Nivea Men Sensitive Post Shave Balm. I feel like I'm like the only person that still uses this as a primer. I'm going to go ahead and go in with my Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation. I just picked this up recently for the first time, I don't know, like a month ago or something, and the thing that's selling it for me is how good of a shade match it is actually. I have a really weird skin tone, I feel, because I'm kind of on the lighter side, but I have like an olive undertone. So I did want to film this get ready with me just to kind of help future viewers get to know me a little bit. I mentioned in my last video, you know, I'm 17 years old and I actually just left high school, and I did it in a little bit of an unconventional way. I actually took a proficiency exam to leave high school early, which I might actually do a video on because a lot of people don't know the difference between doing a proficiency exam or getting the GED. It's very different, and it's actually valued by universities and employers a lot differently. And then from there, I actually am already registered and enrolled in my local community college. I made the decision to do the proficiency exam very, very late in my junior year, so I wasn't able to apply to colleges so that I would be enrolling now in the college that I want to go to. I'm using my Tarte Shape Tape, but this shade is very light for me. I actually think, yeah, it's in like the lightest shade, it's in Fair. I'm going to mix it with the Full Coverage Liquid Concealer from Ulta. So it's actually a really nice concealer. But anyways, like I was saying, I am at my junior college now, locally, and I'm pursuing an associate's degree in communications. And that's really exciting because I like talking a lot, and I like talking to people, and my overall goal for a career is I'd really like to be in public relations. I'd really like to be in public relations for some sort of cosmetic brand eventually. I think it'd be really cool to be like a brand speaker or something. And then I'm going to go ahead and take that Ulta Beauty concealer on my nose, a little on my chin, and my forehead. And a couple of weeks ago, actually probably closer to a month ago, I decided that I really wanted to start YouTube because I really like talking, I like makeup, I like anything. I like helping people too, and that's something that I really had a passion for. I figured, you know, when I started getting into makeup, I really liked YouTube videos. I felt like it really helped me. I didn't even know like what shade of blush to wear, you know, when I first started. And, you know, I feel like I have some sort of expertise now. So I'm going to go ahead and lightly set everything with my MAC. This is a mineralized skin finish. I think this, yeah. I thought this was a mineralized skin finish natural in medium plus. I'm not medium plus whatsoever, but this is a really sheer powder. And actually she showed me if I build up the powder, I can actually use it as a bronzer, which I'll kind of show. I'm going to go ahead and go in with the Morphe R2 and the same MAC powder in medium plus, and I'm going to actually bring that on the outer perimeter of my face. One thing I've been thinking about lately is I'm really debating on whether I should get the Anastasia Beverly Hills Subculture palette, but now with all the drama around the subculture, I'm really turned off. And you know, I want to be a review-based channel, so you know, I know I'm gonna have to start investing money into products I might not like, but that's really hard being a college student on financial aid, working a part-time job, you know. And then to kind of darken up my bronzer in the places that I want to, I'm going to take my NARS Laguna. This is on this side, and this is Hot Sand. It was originally just a Nordstrom exclusive, but they brought it at Sephora, and I've really been liking it. So I'm going to take that on a Luxie small contour brush and just bring it where I want a little bit more definition and bronze. I'm like kind of contouring, kind of not. And a little bit more about me. I am a singer and kind of a musician. I've been a musician for like 10 years, but once I discovered my voice and singing, I still consider myself a musician. I still know how to play piano and flute and other instruments, but singing is way more of a passion. I'm actually taking a choir class at my college for this semester. I'm kind of going for a little bit more of a natural look, but I don't really care. I'm going out with my boyfriend today, and he is the type of boyfriend that's like, you look prettier without makeup, or I prefer you without any makeup on, and I don't really care for that. Return of the contour palette that's broken. And I'm just taking actually the Tarte blush. It's the Amazon clay blush, but it's in the shade Party, and it comes in the birthday gift from Sephora this year, and I really liked it. It came with another lipstick, but I'm not a big fan. So for highlight, I'm going to be going in with the Tarte Amazonian Clay Highlight in the shade Exposed. This is probably my favorite highlight. I have not hit pan on any product I've owned except one eyeshadow in the Lorac Pro palette, and I just started hitting pan on this, and I'm so sad about it. It's kind of like a pale gold, but it doesn't have too much of like a white base that creates that kind of cast that can happen when you're like looking straight. Really like it. So I feel like I make the ugliest face when I spray setting spray on, and I edited it out of my last video, and I'm like, every time. So I definitely have to practice that. I seriously cannot think straight. I'm gonna move on to my brows, and I'm gonna do them similar to how I did them in my last video, where I do a brow gel to kind of outline my shape, and then I just fill them in a little bit. And I also want to talk about some of the videos I want to do coming up, or just video ideas that I have for the future. I have some more story time type videos that I kind of want to do, which isn't what I plan on my channel being based around. But in the past like year or so, there have just been things that I've gone through that I feel like would be worth sharing. I want to talk about my experience working at Sephora. I worked at Sephora inside JCPenney for the past holiday season. That was a trip. One really important video I really want to do is how I started to clear up my cystic acne. I still have a little bit of it, but I found a skincare regimen that really helps speed up the healing process of any acne that comes up. I also plan on doing a video on like how to keep straight lashes curled, because that's something I struggled with for a very long time. I'm gonna go ahead and prime my eyelids with my Essence I Love Stage eyeshadow primer. I like to just put it on, and then I'll take like my beauty blender and kind of blend it out. Okay, and from there, I'm actually gonna go in with the Lorac Mega Pro 1 palette. They just re-released this on the Lorac website, and I picked it up right away because I have the Mega Pro 2 and the Mega Pro 3, and I never had the Mega Pro 1, and I was like, please. And it actually came out. I'm gonna go ahead and set my eyelids with the shade Cream. It's that very first top shade. Okay, and with the same brush, I'm gonna go in to, I'm gonna mix Fawn and Sepia, I don't know. And I'm gonna use that as my transition. Okay, so I have that all blended out. It was a lot darker than I thought it was gonna be. I probably could have mixed just Fawn and Camel, which are those two shades. But I wanted to do the kind of cooler tone sepia. I really like how it's looking though. And then from there I'm gonna take, I don't know what I want to take. And then from there I'm gonna take on my Morphe M573. I'm actually gonna take a mix of Sepia and Dusty Plum, which is the shade right next to it. I'm gonna tap off like all the excess. And I'm gonna put that in my crease in the lower part, and just, I won't take it up at all. I'm not gonna do circular motions. And I'm just taking this on the same brush, and I'm kind of putting on my lower lash line as well. And this is really unlike me, but I kind of want to leave it where it is. I'm going to pop a little highlight in my inner corner. I'm just going to use that same tart one I used on my cheeks. But I really like the matte look, so I'm going to leave it actually. And just like in my last video, I'm actually going to do some fake freckles and kind of redefine the ones I naturally have. I'm going to go in with the sepia shade again, just because I really like the tone of it. And I feel like some freckles have a natural kind of redness to it. But I'm not going to use a lot of that shade. I'm going to take the shade Brown, which is that shade right there. And then I'm just going to go over that with my sponge. And I'm actually going to spray my face again with the Mario Badescu Aloe and Cucumber Water. And I'm going to fan that dry. I'm actually going to pat in my skin a little bit with my sponge. So I feel like I need a little bit more on my eyes, not too much. I'm going to take an angled brush. This is from Luxie, I believe. Yes, it is. It's a 215 from Luxie. And this is a Mally shadow stick in the shade Burnished Bronze. I got this in a kit from Ulta a while ago that came with the Poreless Face Defender. I'm going to take on an angled brush and I'm going to smudge this on the outer part of my lash line. So I wanted something a little bit darker and a little bit more bronze. So I'm actually going to take the ColourPop eyeliner in the shade Overboard. And I'm going to just go over what I already did. I'm going to smudge that out. And I'm just going to use my finger a little bit to blend it in. I'm not going for like a winged eyeliner. I'm actually just trying to define my lash line. I'm going to go in with a little bit of Espresso from the Mega Pro. If I'm not mistaken, I think they have that in the Mega Pro. Or not the Mega Pro, but the Pro one as well. So I'm going to just take a little tiny bit of that and go over what I did for the liner. Go in with a gloss from Buxom. This is the full-on lip polish in the shade Sugar. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Thanks for getting ready with me, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!